My question yesterday, a lone wolf terrorist, actually not lone wolf, he had two assistants, was shot and killed by the FBI. He had been under surveillance. He is a jihadi. He had been radicalized by ISIS in Boston.
Right.
Do you have any idea how many people are on the same level of surveillance by the Bureau as this man who turned out to be a jihadi?
I can tell you this without releasing any numbers. The system is overwhelmed. There are more of these guys than we can possibly track. The number of foreign fighters flowing to jihad in Syria and Iraq goes up every month. Many of them have Western passports. We're worried about them coming back to Western countries and getting here and hitting our allies. The number of people who are being attracted to these websites where they're calling for jihad, lone wolf attacks is growing exponentially because ISIL is seen as a winner. When they take Ramadi, when they expand their power throughout the region, Libya, when they expand their influence inside of Syria, they're being seen by disturbed people as winners. The only way you're going to change this is to create a degrade, destroy campaign. More American troops on the ground in Iraq, around 10,000. I said this months ago. This is what General King has been recommending to really build up the Iraqi security forces so we can take ISIL down. And you eventually got to go into Syria. The best way to stop the lone wolf attacks is to pull the caliphate up by its roots. And the only way you can do that is partner with regional armies and go into Syria and Iraq and destroy these guys.
When you say the system is overwhelmed, clearly it is in Iraq and Syria. Do you believe that domestic law enforcement is overwhelmed as well?
Yes. There's no doubt in my mind that the allure of ISIL grows every time they have a conquest. They seem to be defying all Western attempts to contain them. They seem to be running wild throughout the region, and they're being viewed by many as winners. At the end of the day, they're losers. Their ideology is a losing ideology, but President Obama's degrade, destroy program is completely a joke. And if you want to prevent a future attack on this country, you've got to go over there to the source of the problem and come up with a campaign that will actually degrade and destroy ISIL. And I'm afraid that's going to require American boots on the ground more than we have today in partnership with the regional forces. If I thought I could do it any other way, I would do it. But I don't see how we can protect our homeland unless we go over there and pull the caliphate up by its roots.